Nobody cares until it's too late, when the trigger is pulled and it's called a mistake. When the body is put 6 feet under, and cries from the mother sounds like thunder. Oh, come back to me, you're all that I need. You were my hand to hold when life got cold. You will always be alive in my heart. Today on FSM News on the Road, we're here in downtown Chicago on Michigan Avenue.
Coming to inform you on the preconceptions, misconceptions, stereotypes, and how they affect the youth.
Stay tuned and I'll be your bestie for life.
Hello and welcome to FSM News. I'm Paris Manning.
And I'm Precious Johnson.
There has been a lot of controversy around the death of Trayvon Martin. Across the country, many people are rallying because they're angry about the final verdict.
You're right. And for instance, Beyonce and Jay-Z refused to play in Florida because George Zimmerman was found not guilty.
FSM News reporter Kazi Elfeld takes a look at how celebrities react to this case.
Influential celebrities have taken an initiative to support the case of Trayvon Martin. The effort to bring Zimmerman to justice have turned many heads. Why do you think that so many celebrities got involved in the Trayvon Martin case?
I think celebrities understand that more people can hear them when they speak out, and I think it's a case worth speaking out about.
I think in many ways, obviously, it's in the headlines, so I think people want to get their face out there, and I think there are a lot of opinions about the case just in general.
Some celebrities think that the verdict was unjust. Steve Harvey tweeted, "A child is dead, and the man that killed him is free," while others like Ted Nugent think that Zimmerman was defending himself.
Overall, it's unfortunate that it happened. I think if everybody had done what they should have done on, in many ways, both sides, it would have been completely avoided.
Celebrities such as Jay-Z, Jamie Foxx, and the Miami Heat have taken an extra step to speak out about the case. But is the celebrity involvement a distraction from the actual case?
I think, personally, I think a lot of celebrities just use Trayvon Martin trial as publicity start to get sympathy and more viewers for their shows and, promote their tours and whatnot.
Well, with that case, I feel that it was just unjustified because Trayvon Martin, he was just like me, innocent kid. Somebody just came and took his life for no reason at that.
I think that the verdict was absolutely ridiculous.
Throughout the course of the trial, many celebrities have picked sides, but only 2 people really know what happened. Reporting for FSM News, I'm Kazi Elfeld.
Thanks, Kaziel. Who knew some celebs were so invested in this trial?
I know. There's also a group called Rise that's trying to make a difference in their community.
They are pursuing different ways to get trauma centers on the south side of Chicago.
FSM News reporter Aria McDonald has the story.
Wake up! Everybody wake up! I'm like, what are you yelling for? Kevin got shot, and I was like, what?
So he thought I was joking.
I was like, you playing some sick, demented joke? And then I saw 2 police officers. I was like, oh.
2 months ago, near a Green Line CTA station, 19-year-old Kevin Ambrose was gunned down as he was coming to pick up a friend.
I ran downstairs, and he was laying there, like basically dying.
From this tragic incident, Ambrose's friends have come together to form their organization, RISE.
RISE stands for Reclaiming Inner City Streets and Elevating Chicago.
They hope to bring more trauma centers to the south side of Chicago.
I'm not saying that Kevin would still be alive today if there was a trauma center on the south side, but I am saying that his chances of living would have been higher. One thing we plan on doing is working with the organization called Fly and Stop, which is an organization that's been trying to get a trauma center now for the past 3 years.
Head member of RISE, Michael Dye, gives his insight on why he thinks there are little to no trauma centers on the south side.
No one really knows or cares enough to know, like in the other northern part of the neighborhood of the city, no one really wants to care about the south side or the west side because of, the danger and how the media portrays it. So they don't really pay much attention to the lack of trauma centers.
Members of RISE keep memories of Kevin alive, focusing more on the joy of his life rather than the sadness of his death.
He just always put other people in front of him, and it just showed he really cared and loved people genuinely. And he didn't even really have to know the people, which really made him special, but he would look out for anybody.
He'd do what he can, and if he couldn't do it, he'd find a way to do it.
Ambrose's friends wonder if his death could have been prevented. Since they cannot change the past, they are focusing on a goal to change the future.
Ever since we started, we've just been so relentless. We haven't stopped. It's barely a break. At work, we're at our own personal jobs. We're all thinking about Rise. I barely get any sleep because I'm always thinking about ways to impact the youth.
I feel like one of the main reasons we came together is to not let Kevin's life go in vain, because he was such a positive person and he was a bright spot in the community. I feel like we just don't want to let his name just be another Kevin Ambrose. It should be something behind it.
This is not only for Kevin, this is for all the fall of lost ones and everyone else, because we all are affected by every death,
Reporting for FSM News, I'm Aria McDonald.
A hoodie doesn't matter. Character does.
Interesting PSA. Hoodies have definitely become a hot topic.
Paris, when you see a guy in a hoodie, what do you think of him?
I don't know. But our fashion correspondent, Anaja Smith, is talking to the guys about the clothes they choose to wear.
Hello, I'm Anaja Smith, and today on Fashion Corner, I'm here to explain the misperception of everyday male fashion. In the midst of the controversy surrounding the Trayvon Martin case, I talked to a few young men about how society views them. Hey Aston, can I ask you a couple questions?
Yes, you can.
Based on how you dress, how does society perceive you?
I feel like my everyday wear is completely different from this, so I may get perceived in a little bit different light. But when I have this on, I think I would be well accepted, just because of, it being not something out of the ordinary.
Well, I think society perceives black males as like thugs or gangsters just because they got on stuff like sagging pants or hoodies.
Perception of, African American men in America, we all have the, big oversized shirts and the saggy jeans and the gym shoes and things like that.
Do you think Trayvon was scrutinized by the way he was dressed?
Yes, I feel he was scrutinized by the way he was dressed, because the way he was dressed is pretty much how black people are depicted in news and media today.
I believe that played a big part in it simply because they had, this big problem with how he was dressed and how that was the reason why he thought that Trayvon Martin was a quote-unquote suspect.
Most guys are judged by their appearance without being able to make their own first impression. But for guys that dress fashion forward, does that insinuate that they should get judged? So can you explain what you have on today?
Well, today I have on business attire. I got suspenders, I got the, pants and a shirt, and then I got this tie. The tie is black and gold that represents my fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
I have on a Calvin Klein suit jacket, some leather pants, some Dr. Martens, a white V-neck t-shirt, a gold chain, and some Bulgari sunglasses. And I feel like these items are statement pieces. They represent me as being a fashion-forward type person, a trendy type person.
What I have on today is a cardigan with a tie, slacks, and a nice pair of walking shoes. In all honesty, whatever I want to go out and present myself in a professional manner, not just, business casual, but, everyday casual. This is something that I will put on.
Regardless of being misperceived, these young men have goals and are positive. What are some positive things you're doing?
I stay out of trouble. I try not to hang with the bad crowds.
I'm a music education major at Chicago State University. I'm the president of the NAACP chapter at Chicago State University.
For the most part, I believe I am a positive person, so I think everything that I do is positive. So I just graduated from college also, and then I've been inducted into an art gallery since I was 19 years old. So.
Well, I'm in school right now. I'm majoring in fashion design and merchandising with a minor in business marketing. I design for a boutique, and I'm working on my own clothing line.
So as you can see, clothes don't make the man, but personality does. Reporting for FSM News, I'm Anaja Smith.
Oh my God, I just love the outfits they were wearing.
Yeah, they were awesome. Nice day out, guys.
Hey, what's up, G, man? We out here.
Yeah, I'm finna grab a couple shirts, t-shirts, grab a couple snacks. Probably grab one of those.
Police, big head, gang head. Man, I know my rights. Man, probable cause.
Oh, y'all can go ahead.
Did you know police aren't allowed to search you unless he or she has probable cause to believe that you have committed a crime? If you ever feel like you have been illegally searched, file a report at your local police station. Reporting for FSM News, I'm Lindell Connor.
Well, that's all for today here on Michigan Avenue.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Until then, you can find more about us on Facebook. Just search FSM News.
Or you can also find us on ABC7 Chicago's website in the community section.
And remember to look for us on CAN TV Channel 19 and now Channel 27 as well.
3,
2,
1,
that's a wrap.
Action in 3, 2.
Until then, you can find.
Focus. Put hands behind your back. I know my rights.
You ain't got no rights.
They have probable cause.
Y'all can just get up.
That's gonna annoy me. That's gonna.
Hi. So awkward.
Camera rolling. Take a picture.
Oh, come on, see? Yeah, go take me one. Haynes Brown tee on, you know, because it.
Oh, I got me a Cadillac.
That's a Ford.
I know, but it looked like it reminded me of a Cadillac.
Wait, stop.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, that's what I was just in my zone. Your arm in it. Your arm and the mic.
Man, I was just finna get the flicking.
3, 2, 1.
That's a wrap.
Wait,
Stupid. That's a wrap.
This looks a little girly, but it's not. It's a nice jacket. Nice jacket.
Free Spirit Media cultivates diverse youth voices to transform media and society.